It's the Morning Mess, presented by the Bargain Spot in Monroe, the hot spot for big savings.
It's a Thursday morning. Sorry, it's a Thursday morning mess here today. Snowy. Please be careful out there when you're driving. All right, let's head out to California this morning. It's very early out there, but she joins us here on the Newsmaker line. She is an award-winning author. Lorraine Evanoff is with us here today. Hey, Lorraine. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Thanks for it is real morning out there. It's 6:30 in the morning out there.
Yeah, the sun's coming up.
All right, good for you. We've got 2-3 inches of snow here. So.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you're originally from Chicago. Tell us about that.
Absolutely, I'm from Elmhurst. So shout out to all the Elmhurst people. Actually, my brother lives there in Freeport, which is right next to you, I think. My brother Paul and Jeannie. His wife Jeannie, and I went to DePaul University and left because of all the cold of snow.
All right, great. Well, my son went to DePaul, enjoyed it, and did very well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, let's talk about you've become an author, but you have a history here. Finance executive, CFO of National Lampoon. Kind of give us a little background here.
Yeah, I took a long roundabout way to get to Paris right after at DePaul. I was a French major, and then I moved to Paris right after that for about 6 or 7 years, and made movies, and then I kind of moved back to LA and changed gears and went into finance, and I moved to Silicon Valley during the .com era and got my certification in accounting, and then became a CFO of a tech company, and then I ended up decided to move back to LA to get back to the film industry on the finance side. So all of that eventually led to kind of going full circle again back into language and writing, and I still do finance. I'm the CFO of a film company for airlines. We buy the movies for airlines, but it gives me the freedom to write, and so I've been writing these novels, and I never forgot that story in Paris about the BCCI scandal, and then I thought, write what you know, France, Paris, finance, and that story just was in me that I just had to tell, and all based on true. That was Foliage. That's the first novel, and then Pinot Noir. I created around another financial scandal. So it's been really fun.
Well, let's talk about. So you have Louise Moscow is your heroine or the protagonist in your novel. This is now the second novel. So we're talking about Pinot Noir and
Noir, correct?
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Louise Moscow. And is she kind of like you a little bit? Is that on paper?
Yeah. You could say as historical fiction. So I try to really have I do a lot of research in my books, and I do like the characters to feel authentic. So a lot of Louise is based on me, and then of course some of my superpowers that I imagine and I have. So, but yeah, the emotional side and all of the experiential things that I write are based on real. They're authentic.
And now, when you're talking about this is a mystery. Tell us kind of give us an overview, kind of a theme, the plot kind of theme.
Oh, this book was amazing because it was inspired by this unsolved murder of this famous banker in Monaco, and so I based it all kind of around that. But Louise Moscow goes to investigate that. He was murdered, and it was never really solved. I mean, they caught the guy, but they never quite were satisfied with that being the actual real killer. So anyway, so then Louise Moscow, I decided I wanted it to be based kind of through this. It's kind of a sex trafficking ring. So that's how I got around through Burgundy, France, and ending up in Belgium because it's based on real events of these real sex trafficking crimes. And then, like Foliage, right after I released Foliage, it was based on BCCI, and I was kind of nervous about this kind of story being told. And then all of a sudden the Panama Papers came out. And the same as this book, all of a sudden the Epstein scandals and all of those scandals came out. It's kind of like I kind of could sense that things were going to come out eventually. But so it's all really, really quite an adventure.
Wow.
Travels, yeah, it's great.
So it's your second novel, Louise Moscow novel. Would you recommend that we read Foliage first and then...
Well, I personally like going to the first book and second, but I have plenty of readers who they're totally standalone and who read the second one first. So it's really what you feel, because they're both standalone. And I don't know, that's just a personal preference in my opinion. It's really, I have a friend who just loved was intrigued by the storyline of Pinot Noir, and he read that first, and he's like, oh no, now I'm going to go read Foliage. So just the way.
Gotcha. All right, very good. And your book, available, how is it available? Tell us the numerous ways it's available. Anywhere, Amazon. You can go to my website, LorraineEvanoff.com.
It's in all the different formats. Pinot Noir isn't in hardcover yet. I'm still getting some reviews and stuff ready, but paperback and Kindle, and it's free on Kindle Unlimited. And then I'm going to do a 2-book series release in about a month or so, and then you'll get some little more promotional deals around that. But buy it now, though.
All right, sounds good. Buy it now, then you get the promotional deals coming up. And then also, you're working, can you tell us anything about, you have a screenplay in development as well?
Oh, yes, that's really exciting. It's top secret. It's another true story, but it is going to be explosive. It's director attached, beautiful, amazing story. So I can't really talk about it yet because it's going to be, it's quite a big, explosive story. So it's a legal drama. That's what I can tell you.
It's a legal drama. Is that what it is? You're saying?
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Good. Lorraine, nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Good luck on the book. The second book. We'll talk again soon. All right. There we go. Lorraine Evanoff. Her last name is Evanoff, originally from Chicago. The first book that she had out is Foliage, and the latest book, this is a Louise Moscow novel, Pinot Noir. And that's out now as well. Why don't you take a look at it, look for it. Her brother lives in Freeport. This is The Morning Mess.